The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on last year's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Leaves it with the running back. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Fresno State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bostic. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Finding an escape route. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw it, Suarez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it through the air. Good timing on the quick out. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Swings it out to his running back. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's busted. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Got his man quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
They're testing the right side here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Might as well give it to him again. And he'll finish the run at
Looks
the
like
end
5
zone.
minutes since then.
Touchdown, Boilermakers!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Suarez. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 35. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
They send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
I guess the smart plays to run.
The give from the gun. He gets it inside the 40, but he stops at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Thank you.
Big play stops the drive.
Finally.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the
fact
that they forced the turnover.
God damn.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Finds the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got him. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
A third down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it.
It's a bomb, but I can't go for it.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
For soft pass.
Wants to throw. It's Suarez. Creates a little space.
Oh, you get that far.
7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Fresno State right back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. The quick out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Fresno State.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Here you go.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
Gosh, I knew it was coming. I still couldn't stop it.
But he continues to make plays.
The game just love your ass, nigga.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Turning it on. He has got it out of bounds.
You better get there faster.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short, Reese, that DB gets to take it, collect it, and go back to the house the other direction. So you definitely want to miss long, but I just wouldn't say that long.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Purdue.
And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They'll run the RPO and Fort right. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
He unleashes a long one. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Completion to the right.
I like that reaction. Take that. That's what I want to see. Pick everything off, but you got to be there.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Suarez. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They spread the defense out. And at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the 1st to keep the drive going.
And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Come on. This is cover 4, though. This is cover 4. Outside runs should not work that hard, that easy, bro. Come on. Either cover 2 or cover 4 for outside runs. I don't understand. What do y'all do? If we can get out there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
If we can get stuck, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Boston. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's complete to the left. Pick up a lot there, moves it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running games, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
You niggas can do that shit to me, but just after most, 100%.
Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensive. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him, and double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Got his man. He'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Boilermakers hit it quickly to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
That would be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Suarez.
Thank you. Oh my
God.
No, stop playing. Stop, bro. Oh my. Yo.
Is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to see momentum. They need
I need that.
Back to their offense.
I need that. Give me them hands, man.
Such a huge missed opportunity.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Please don't let that freaking fake put it.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quick completion on the outside.
That right there, that's
enough. But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Pick, man. I should have gave that pick, bro.
Wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Not guessing.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point.
I didn't even want to run. I wasn't even guessing run. I was thinking pass one time. You just didn't. I guess if I press the line, then then
dropping back, it's Suarez.
Gets a
Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap
all the way up in the air.
Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Texas is
Clock that,
trailing,
my guy.
but they are within striking
You did not
distance.
score.
Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by just 2 to Duke. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits zeros in a game that, for now anyway, has been very revealing.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this?
Got 1 yard, bro. He ran into a blitz. My guy that I'm controlling is in the zone. It's a blitz. So the other niggas need to show up, nigga. That's it. All my niggas just need to show up, bro. That's it, bro. All my niggas just need to show up. My team show up, we'll be fine. You gotta show up for you people, bro.
Definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Nah, I tried to force that one, so that's on me. That's not even
they
there.
just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Trying to rock and punt it, bro. Please, thank you.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the
nigga don't want to catch that one.
bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with a no.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense
Tried to touch it, though. See if it would
Gotta
work
give this
through and
defense
get
a lot of
nuts.
credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Fires to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Yeah,
After that
sure,
incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter.
yeah,
What's
okay,
your
whatever.
go-to play call here in the pass?
You won't be getting thrown. You won't be getting hit.
That you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game.
Yeah. You got it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart.
And that is interception number 3
I
on
pressed
the
the
day.
button. That's my
Got room on the return.
GG.
Down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the
Press
field
the wrong.
position with the return.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing
Yeah, it's
situation.
not the throw I
They've got
wanted
to
to make.
throw
I
the
was not
football.
getting
They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail
I
on
put
the
it rest this.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Suarez. Fires deep toward the end zone.
They look like
And
they
they
just
weren't
caught
able
that
to
shit
make
again.
the connection. They were looking for an explosive
sick.
play.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot
just
in the
finished
end
killing the
zone,
clock
just
the whole
couldn't
time. Now you want
connect.
to pass
QB and
and shit,
receiver
bro.
not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh my God, bro. They all in man fucking coverage.
And they take it in.
Nah, bro. Come on. They all in man coverage, bro.
Be the proverbial fourth
In man coverage, bro.
straight win.
There's always should be a free
This
one.
one was over already, but how
There always should be a free. This nigga just staring, bro. Oh my gosh. You got two niggas, bro.
great day, and the stats just
Alright,
continue
man. You
to
got
pile
it, bro.
up.
How about this? A two-point
That's some
conversion
bullshit, bro.
coming. The
Why you
offense
going for
uses
two
a
niggas?
timeout. 15
Nah,
seconds
nigga,
left
fuck
to
you.
play.
Hey, hate you niggas. I hate you niggas, man.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point right down the
GG's
boulevard is there now,
It's
up
tough.
20 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'll season. We got a lot of work to do, man. This was an ugly season.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
Will take over. First and 10.
Just them damn mistakes.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man. We know your team is nice, bro.
Feel like
It's
he's
okay,
run into
bro.
a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress
Nah, your team is
all game
nice,
long.
bro.
That's a big
Did I say,
reason why
did I
he's
say
thrown
anything
multiple
wrong? You acting
interceptions in the
like
game, too.
your team is nice,
Nothing coming
nigga.
easy to him. It's hard to see
Go
the
on.
field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
We'll play, man.
One more play to pad the
Let's
stats.
play regular coverage. Play regular
The play
coverage.
action fake. Here's a heat. He'll pull it
Oh
down.
my! Already caught me from behind. I thought I was out of there.
As they make the
Oh,
stop,
Jesus.
and the clock has expired here. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this